Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing fine. I'm also doing fine. So generally I make my videos or vlogs in Bengali audio, but today I'm going to talk about F1 race track and F1 racing that is going on in Zandvoort, Netherlands. So I thought that my audience wouldn't just be Bengali people, so I really thought of making it in English. So 29th to 31st of August, this time they have scheduled this Dutch Grand Prix Formula 1 in Zandvoort Circuit. So there are very few circuits all over the world, total 77 that I could find from internet, as I'm not someone who follow F1 racing very frequently. But yeah, and Zandvoort circuit is one of those circuits and very widely popular circuit. So I am here today. Today is 30th Saturday, and today is the round before the final round tomorrow. So today it is a qualifying racing that is going to happen. So a lot of crowd is here, but I don't have any ticket with me. I have come with three more friends, and none of us have tickets with us. So in this video, I'm going to share how I ended up. Not only I, but me and my friends ended up witnessing few of the moments from this racing. This was our first experience with F1, and four of us, all of us, we did not have any tickets, so we were quite sure that we are not going to see anything. We just wanted to enjoy the vibe of F1, championship, but we were also sure that if we at all cannot see anything or experience anything, then at the end Zandvoort is a seashore, so we can at least spend our whole afternoon there. That was the plan, but in the end we could find actually something, and I will share about that in this video. But this is the plate of my seafood, and I was enjoying it before I could move ahead and go towards the gates and find out anything more about it. Before I tell you how I could see it without tickets, this is the Zandvoort beach, and this is how it was looking today on the opposite side of the beach. So much crowd. I captured it from a distance because, as I mentioned, none of us had the tickets. So we tried to capture something from the temporary stairs that they made near the gates, and it was epic crowd, like so much of crowd. Only orange t-shirts, like that specific color is orange, so many orange t-shirts I could see from the distance, and all the flags flying high and nothing more. And I could only hear the sound of the cars, just going round and round. There were going to be 70 rounds around the circuits for this qualification day. So much of noise of the cars. I wouldn't say it was noise, but it was something that make you more excited about this event. So whenever we were hearing those racing cars sounds, we were more like, we need to see it. We need to see at least one of the car, passing through. And yeah, and we requested some of the people to tell us that how can we do that. And finally we saw from distance that there were some dunes, like small, mountain like structures that in English probably we call dunes, small ones, and there were people on top of those. They probably did a small trek to that point and wanted to see from distance that how it goes. And those people were looking very enthusiastic about the F1 racing, and I think that unfortunately they could not get the tickets in time. That is why they found those dunes to satisfy their curiosity, and we followed them and we finally reached there.
তুমি
না
দেখতে
না
পাচ্ছ
আমি
না?
তো দেখলাম একটা আচ্ছা এই একই তুই দেখা
সাউন্ডটাই অনেক ম্যাটার করে, হ্যাঁ?
This is the area outside the premises of that circuit that they have covered for the business and for the viewing purpose. But this is a dune from where you can see this area of that circuit, and all the cars are passing by, and you will be able to see in fraction of second because they are in very high speed. So but you can still see them. You will not be able to understand which car is what unless you have some equipment like to see farther, like binoculars or something. Other than that, you can understand pretty well that cars are passing by, the speed, the sound, and everything. And rest you can monitor the event totally in internet and enjoy some view from here, like partial views. Of course you will not be able to see the whole thing. So if you are in Zandvoort tomorrow, that is on Sunday, try to look for those dunes where people are on top of those dunes and trying to watch partially. These are some temporary tents that I could see from that area. These tents are probably for the volunteers and people who are helping with those F1 racing. So basically for the people who are employed with these event right now. And this is where this racing thing is going on. I showed you the crowd that I could capture from my phone, and this is how far I am. I was just looking through the phone, and there are many advertising going on for each of the participants who are mostly famous. So helicopters are being used for that. But yeah, you can pretty much see from this area. So try to look for the dunes if you don't have the tickets, and try to carry some equipments like binocular, and you're good to go. And rest thing, like if you want all the details, then you have to follow parallelly in the internet. One of those dunes that I am currently in, the other one is already in the premises of this circuit. So basically that is also payable. You can see that some people are climbing on the other side. That particular area you have to reach by buying tickets. There are tickets for standing also, like if you want to stand and see, you still have to pay 80 euros. So there is another dune that I am just talking about, that one is payable, but the one that I am standing and watching from, this is free, so you can go trek a bit and come here. So just look for it when you are in Zandvoort and you don't have ticket, and maybe tomorrow Sunday if you go, you can also have a few moments from this epic race and for free. Let me show you how many people who are unfortunate and did not get the tickets are trying to have a look from this dune. There are many people who trek to this point just to have a look. And here in the other dune you can see a lot of people. This one is actually the one I was talking about. This is not free. They actually paid 80 euros per person to reach and stand on the dune. So this is coming under the whole circuit area. I mean, not exactly the circuit, I mean inside the premises of it. So basically this is payable, but where I am, this is not payable, but pretty much visible. So just if you have a binocular, carry it. Otherwise you can carry your umbrella and a phone that can zoom pretty much like my camera. I mean, this is mine, one is also iPhone, so if you have a good phone, you're also good to see it. So you can see that one by one all the cars are passing by, and we were quite enjoying it. Just make sure that you parallelly also monitor. If you are pretty much into Formula 1, then you also have to monitor side by side to understand the results in the internet, because from this distance you cannot understand which car is what, who is driving which one. So you will be lost if you don't parallelly try to monitor it, try to follow it in the internet. So yeah, you can see a lot of people on the streets of Zandvoort, and they are all spreading colors and enjoying. They are basically celebrating because the qualifying race day is over and 10 names have been selected. But I think the most famous Dutch F1 driver Max Verstappen hasn't been selected for the final because he was not in the first 10 racers. So yeah, a lot of people are a bit disappointed, but since it was the first time for me, and I was just to enjoy the vibes and witness this epic game, I enjoyed every bit of it, and I was not at all disappointed. Also, I think via this video I could tell you that tomorrow is Sunday and final day. So if you don't have the ticket and you are still interested and you are wondering if you could go and see anything or you should go or not, then I would say just find the dune, go there, zoom in your phone camera or have a binocular with you, and you're good to go.